Onivia, League of Legends highlights, powered by ArcaneBet.com. Bet live on esports.
Get in, decides to commit to the Orianna, and there is a lot of potential for EDG to take some very chaotic, very high damage fights against OMG. Yeah, flash snare, that's Ghost, flash, but the tether still pops. World 6 follows up with a repel. He's got red buff for the slow. Ghost is about to wear off. There's the cocoon. They've got damage, but is it enough? It is. First blood on OMG Icon.
You may have flash and Ghost, but you're not going to outrun a Karma and an Elise. Abandon the top side. Red buff at the very least, however. This is a potential die. Remember, no repels available.
Yeah, Xiong sets it up. He takes some damage. Koro tries to answer back and gets the kill. The burn is ticking, and Xiong will die. It's 1-for-1, and World 6 barely survives. Clearlove's on the hunt, and just outside of range of still hanging on this mid lane. Has not completed a recall since those earlier ganks. And tries to trade, misses a little bit of CS, but gets a good tag back on the Scout, who flashes forward with the auto, solo killing his lane opponent. He's taking a turret hit. World 6 is knocked up by Clearlove and might have bitten off too much more than he could chew. Auto attack trades it. It's going to be 1-for-1, and Clearlove has got flash, but more than that, he's got the Prey Seeker. It's a 2-for-1 in favor of EDG.
And he's able to do all of this, Scout, because of the...
SMLZ well aware of this. He's sitting underneath his tier 1. The arrow is launched and catches Icon. Clearlove is ready, gets a knock up. They've got the shockwave, but they decide to use it very early on. He goes down. World 6 tries to run for the hills. Xiong completes his teleport. Koro shows up as well. They're fighting in a very tight corridor. Zed is doing great damage, however, as he chases them back. Eats a cocoon. Xiong in the back is diving, getting huge AoE, but he just doesn't have any follow-up from his team. He too dies as EDG push OMG all the way under a tier 2.
They may not be able to threaten anything further. Lucky to be alive, but a bit of a peanut for using his overexertion there to try to actually commit. Scout diving.
He's got the shockwave, and Scout is trading onto Xiong. He heals it right on back, but times the auto attack perfectly for another kill. This is Scout enabled by it.
And there's a spawning in a minute, but OMG, they know Herald's been done.
This is not Baron. They get Chain of Corruption onto Zet and dodge the Enchanted Crystal Arrow. The AD carry, they throw everything at him. Shockwave flings World 6 back in, but a huge fish catches SMLZ. The two-man gank squad dive onto him and kill him and continue chasing forward. Xiong tries to get into the back, but he goes down, and Scout now follows on World 6. Flashing the wall aggressively, eating just a bit of burst from that Elise, but there's not enough. That's going to be a double kill for Scout. Meanwhile, the gank squad was able to turn things around bottom. It is 2
goal difference. The first big thing that I noticed a couple of minutes ago, EDG actually just diving, never mind.
They're collapsing onto World 6. He repels up, sidesteps, but is going to be knocked up. The arrow catches 5 down the mid lane. He's still stunned, but they decide to back away. And off of the pick on the jungler, they are running into the river. And they've got to walk through most of this jungle dark, setting up wards as they go. Piercing arrow is going to find the back line. Koro tries to zone it out. They manage to kill Mako, but Baron is picked up by EDG. And with that knock-up, OMG are continuing to play
inside the base.
Yeah, he goes in. The arrow will miss, but with Scout moving forward, he eats a cocoon. Koro is actually pulling 3 members' attention. Shockwave onto World 6 and the attack dissonance. They're able to burst down the turret, though they lose their top laner. Zet is firing across, and that's Chain of Corruption onto the back line. OMG chase it forward, but Icon misses. Zet is in the front line. He is doing so much damage. Knows that he's got a Lulu just behind on the other side of the wall and is free firing.
He still has come over and help. And then they give Scout the blue buff before they recall. Not just that, at the same time they were looking at the enemy blue buff to steal it, but fortunately for OMG they came over in time to prevent that from happening. But this is 3 separate things.
Ooh, as they catch Mako looking for, 5 warding Baron.
4 separate things that have all just kind of happened at the same.
But that is 1-2 ultimates blown yet again, and Baron has spawned.
That's 1 tanky fizz, man.
Whoa!
That's 1 dead fish, man.
And another assassination from Scout. He is doing huge damage as he punishes Team OMG. They turn now onto the Baron, and despite the fact that Xiong is on the way, that is not going to stand a chance of a steal. There is so much shred from the likes of Team EDG. With Koro split pushing bottom, and World 6 again split from his team. He pops up, and it's going to stall just a bit of time, but the arrow is timed this time. Zet is sitting under the spire Spider and the arrows will squish it out. Even Koro was teleporting in. He was just outside of vision, starting to do tons of damage. Continues to push forward. Now they've got even more super minions rushing in with the Baron buff. It might be too late as Koro and Clearlove start the fight. There's the knockup. SMLZ firing in the back. He's on the fountain, but Zed is entering back with damage of his own. This fight might go even, but that doesn't matter because the Nexus itself is being battered by the minions, and EDG will knock it down, taking game number 1 of this third place match against OMG.
Don't even need to break a sweat. No need for reactions on the side of EDG. Just a clean victory. And go backstage and say, 2 more of those, we're set to go. But yeah. OMG, they've got a lot to prove after that one. That was way too easy to beat them.
Exactly, and like you said, where was this EDG yesterday? Playing the intelligent game and just taking almost no risks. And
they were on the bench.
They certainly are. And joining us on the desk now to help break down this game number